both of the candidates actually do have a strong platform on the security issues.
The new provincial riding of Vancouver-Yaletown now has the makings of an interesting race between two candidates, one of them a former Vancouver police officer, the other a former Vancouver City Councillor. Former VPD member Terry Young, who's married to Vancouver City Councillor Sarah Kirby Young, is the sole candidate seeking the NDP nomination in this riding, saying his priorities, if elected, are housing, affordability, and public safety. It's worth noting the irony in that while Young is running for the NDP, he has made a number of donations to the Conservative Party of Canada for a total of just under $2,000, and he also made a small contribution to the former BC Liberals under Christy Clark. The person actually running for the BC Conservatives is former Vancouver City Councillor Melissa DeGenova, and she served 3 terms on the Vancouver Park Board and on City Council. DeGenova is also married to a Vancouver police officer, and her platform is all about, quote, restoring public safety in Yaletown.
Well, I've served this community for over a decade when I was elected at the city level, and it certainly became more and more of an issue. We saw this being ground zero, Yaletown, during the pandemic, and unfortunately, because of the BC NDP's actions to warehouse people without proper wraparound supports in SROs and hotels, we now actually hear of this neighborhood called as the downtown west side, similar to the downtown east side.
We reached out to Terry Young, but he said he was unavailable for an interview. Despite the name, this new contested riding stretches from Yaletown to Gastown. Here on the south end of the riding, Yaletown residents say they have a range of issues, from noise to public safety.
The homelessness, and those would be something that is going to be on the top of the list.
I think safety is completely fine. Everywhere I go, I'm out all the time, and that's the last thing on my mind.
If I can put it in percentages, I would say 90% safe.
As well as with my dog and stuff, I know that there's been needles left on the floor.
Yaletown had the second highest number of overdose deaths in the city, next to the downtown east side, according to Vancouver Coastal Health data. And an overdose prevention site recently relocated to a more private spot in the neighborhood was a lightning rod for safety concerns. DeGenova suggests it should be moved again.
The OPS, although it's been moved, has not been moved to a supportive area where there are proper wraparound supports or good treatment options.
BC United and the BC Greens haven't announced candidates for this riding, and the provincial election is scheduled for October 19th.
I don't really care where you're going to be, a left, right, middle, blue, green, what color, but do something.
In Vancouver, Kier Juneau, City News.